Hello and welcome to the Anime Nichan podcast, and we are back at it after a really long time. To those who are new here, my name is Jaren, and I rant about, review, and even recommend some anime. So today I'll be giving you my opinions about the next anime season, that is Summer 2021. And before we start, let me tell you one thing. This next coming season, it does not look promising at all. Isekais and isekais everywhere, with just a few originals and sequels to spare. An isekai drugstore, an isekai miner, and by miner I mean someone who digs, mines golds and rocks. Not an underaged kid, you fucking lollicons. So I'll mostly be skipping over these isekais, and I'll tell you about the top anime out of the 75 that will be airing from July. I felt that these animes have a potentially good story. The keyword here is potentially. Don't come running back to me if they don't do as well as I expected them to be. I'm literally judging them by a 50-word synopsis on Mal. So, let's get to it. We have 4 sequels airing in July, and I'm really looking forward to season 2 part 2 of the Slime anime. They ended the first part on such an intriguing arc. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it yet, but I really want to see what happens next. We also have Kobayashi's Maid Dragon Season 2. It has been like 4 years since the first season was aired, and we're finally getting a second season. Kyoto Animation did a wonderful job on the first season, and I expect the second one to be as entertaining as the previous one. For those who have no idea about this anime, it's like an SOL fantasy kind of anime. Kobayashi has cute dragons in the human form living with her, and the anime follows their daily happenings in their life. Other than these, we also have sequels for My Next Life as an Evil Villainess and I Stand on Top of 100 Lives. I haven't seen the previous seasons of these two, so I won't be giving any opinions on these. It's up to you. If you like it, you can watch it, but I haven't watched the first season, so there's no point in watching the second season. Up next, we have Bokutachi no Remake. Let me read out the synopsis for this anime. Hashiba Kyoya is a 28-year-old game developer. With his company going bankrupt and him losing his job, he returns to his hometown. Looking at the success of the creators of his age, he finds himself regretting his life decisions as he lays distressed on the bed. As Kyoya wakes up, he discovers that he has traveled 10 years back in time before he entered college. Will he be able to finally make things right? This is a story about a failed person who is given a second opportunity to find his dreams. Now, this sounds interesting. The premise has an erased kind of vibe, where the protagonist has been sent back to his past. I am assuming that this will have some high school rom-com kind of feel, but it's still gonna hit hard for some reason. I'm not sure why. So, do check it out. Up next is Kanojo mo Kanojo. The story for this goes something like: after harboring an unrequited love for years, Naoya Mukai finally gets to date his childhood friend Saki. Okay, Saki. However, just as he tries to commit himself to this relationship, he receives an abrupt confession from Nagisa Minase. At first, Naoya tries to reject her, but is soon overcome by feelings of not wanting to hurt Nagisa. Trying to avoid betraying his girlfriend's trust in him, Naoya thinks up a solution to make both the girls happy. Two timing. Okay. Naturally, Saki rebuffs this idea, but through Naoya's and Nagisa's persistence, why Nagisa? She reluctantly submits. With this, a 3-way affair begins between Naoya, his girlfriend, and his other girlfriend, as they develop a relationship that deviates from the social norm. The summary says it all. I don't think I need to elaborate anything about this. This will either end up being a really good rom-com or just go down the domestic girlfriend path. And a small part of me wants it to end that way. Okay, no, forget what I just said. It should be a rom-com. Please don't judge me. The next one is Peach Boy Riverside. The trailer for this anime reminded me of Momotaro. Momotaro is a Japanese folklore where Momotaro, along with a dog, a pheasant, and a monkey, goes to slay demons. That's about it. Also, Momo means peach, and the title of this anime is Peach Boy. so there might be some connection between the anime and the folklore. I would really recommend you to give it a go. Up next, we have Deyate Gobyote Battle. I'll read out the synopsis for this. Akira Shiroyanagi, a high schooler who loves games and kompeito, a kind of Japanese sweet, has suddenly been dragged into a battlefield by a mysterious girl who calls herself Mion. The participants are told that they are erased from the family register, involved in an experiment, and gain certain powers. Akira is determined to win the game with his newfound powers and destroy the organization. Armed with a power no one expects and his brain skills, the new period of intelligence has begun. Not gonna lie, out of all the anime coming out in the next season, this one and the next one are the ones that I look forward to the most. Because every other anime is a goddamn isekai, and these are the only ones that are not an isekai and have an interesting plot. Now the last and the best one in this list, Jaahi Samava Kuji Kenai. Now this, all the people who enjoyed Nagatoro-san are gonna get a treat in July with this anime coming out. It's not exactly like Nagatoro-san, but it sure is wholesome and cute. The story goes something like, once respected as the demon realm's second greatest authority, the demon king's aide, Jaahi, ruled her subjects with fear. But when a magical girl attacks and destroys a mystic gem containing a massive power, the demon realm is destroyed. Although she survives, Jaahi has almost lost all of her powers and finds herself stranded in the human world with a childlike appearance. In order to gather more mystic gems so that she can permanently restore both her original form and the demon realm, Jaahi will have to adjust to her new life and deal with everyday problems that she has never experienced before. From working to pay for her living expenses, to arguing with her landlord whenever her rent is late, the great Jaahi will not be discouraged. Even if you decide not to watch any other anime, do watch this one. You will have a great time, I guarantee that. Other than these, we also have the third BNHA movie and the fourth Free movie coming out in July. And there have also been rumors that the ending to One Direct Priority will be released in a special standalone episode in the coming month. Although there hasn't been any official announcement for this, so take this with a grain of salt. And that's all I have for you guys today. Hope this helped you decide what to watch and what not to watch. Thank you for tuning in to Anime Chan, a part of the Talking Titans podcast. And I'll see you guys next time.